That cough means it's time for an episode to begin.
Yeah, it's that time of year. I finally get to talk about another random game from my childhood, except this time it's not quite random.
Is it Frogger?
Is it Pitfall?
Is it Jimmy Neutron versus Jimmy Negatron 2002 for the Game Boy Advance?
So in 2009...
Great year, 2009.
Yeah, in 2009, they released the game Tales of Graces, an entry in the large Tales of series. 3 years after that, they released an extended version called Tales of Graces F. 13 years after that, they're remastering Tales of Graces F for modern consoles, and it's releasing as of the posting of this video in 4 days. So
Wow.
I'm gonna do a quiz
Wow.
on Tales of Graces F.
Wow.
Original, not the remastered, even though they're going to be the same game, basically.
You know, I'm just now realizing that we're talking about a Tales game. I've never played a Tales game that I've liked.
As far as the Tales of series goes, Tales of Graces is known pretty widely for being one of the more lighthearted of all of them. There's a lot more jokes. They don't take it as seriously in a lot of the skits and conversations. There's a lot of serious stuff in there still, don't get me wrong. So just in the same vein, in the same way that I started the Dog Island video, Tales of Graces is Tales of series is a series of games that has anime openings for the games. And there's a song with it. So I'm going to ask you, which of the following 4 lines is not present in the theme song for Tales of Graces F?
Oh God, he's hitting us with the Dog Island questions.
No.
But like, here's the thing, right? Like, it could be like crazy stuff, but at least we're not looking at a cover of just like some dogs. You know, we're looking at like an anime cover this time. So like,
Yeah.
Fair, yeah.
Okay, here are your 4 options. Think of days with no hope, so alone in the dark, I cried so many tears. Seasons are changing, snow's coming down now, melting from traces of our love. My heart is yearning, hoping that I might someday become someone you can love. And now I know, the page was turning chapter 1 in my book of love.
I don't want to melt the snow with our love juices, though. Why are we fucking outside?
There's only one of these that doesn't.
Or why is there snow
mention
inside?
love.
I don't like that line. I'm going to pick that line.
I need to keep track of points.
I didn't even hear the third and fourth options. I was just way too hung up on the second one.
I'm going to choose. Wait, hold on. Maybe I'm not. Now I know. The page was chapter 1 in my. No, okay. That repetition is definitely a little anime soundtracky. My heart is yearning, hoping that I might someday become someone you can love.
Okay.
See,
okay.
and I am going to pick the one that Nico almost picked. Now I know the page was turning. Chapter 1 is my book of love.
Okay. Nico does earn himself a point with this one. He picked the one that I made up. This is a wonderful song with dumb lyrics.
A lot of anime openings are.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just a
how it
slight
goes.
against the Japanese language. I don't know.
No.
Language.
Why not? Just imagine, like, every time you hear a bad country song, I guess English sucks.
It kind of does, though. Country music doesn't give me faith in the English language, I'll tell you that much. It doesn't make me proud that I speak that language.
Oh, a new Taylor Swift song? I hate English.
Yeah, no, that's the biggest mistake of all.
Okay. So from now on, there are going to be questions pertaining to each individual party member that you can get in this game.
Cool.
I'm going to try and keep it pretty early in the game as to not spoil for the new release that's about to come. But there will be, of course, some spoilers at some point, surely. I don't consider the existence of any of these characters to be a spoiler because they're in the intro cinematic. So
Are they also on the cover?
yeah, all of them.
Oh, well, yeah, I wouldn't say that's a spoiler.
It's like, just in case you didn't have access to the cover, they're right there in the intro. So I'll introduce you first to Asbel. He's the main character.
Oh, he is generic as fuck, aside from the mad buckalage that he has going on.
They also
Most
really turned
anime
up the
characters have-
saturation on everybody's hair in
Yeah,
the cover art.
definitely.
Sure, yeah.
I like
it's stylized.
I like that most anime characters have a lot of belts or zippers, and he's like, no, buckles for me, sir. I'm an anime pilgrim.
I'm simply too dumb for zipper. Give me snap buckle.
So he's your Bryce Papenbrook anime protagonist.
Of course.
But he shoulders all of the mistakes. And he cares for his friends, and he is romantically oblivious. Those are the 3 character traits I have selected for him.
Fair. He does have big shoulders, so that tracks.
I'm keeping these descriptions very vague as to not accidentally spoil anything. The question is, at the beginning of the game, a young Asbel and his brother Hubert find an amnesiac character in a field of flowers. Her name eventually is Sophie, but not yet. What does child Asbel want to name her? Your options are Grace Danger, Tiger Festival, Sophie, and Valkanus Creus.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
hell?
Balcony's Chris. Just imagine, like, you walking down the side of the road in, like, fucking New York, look over, young girl there. I shall name you Valkyrie's Chris, and you shall be my liege. it's fucking...
What is your name? You say you don't know? Very well then. You are Tiger Festival.
Come with me, Grace Danger, we move! Northbound!
I'm gonna choose Sophie. I think he just got his way.
I was about to make the same joke.
That just got his way.
I was going to make the same joke, and now I must pivot. I think that, how old is young Asbel?
I want to say he's around 8 years old.
Grace Danger, please.
No, 8
actually
years
don't
old
know
is
the specific.
prime time for Tiger Festival, though.
Oh, yeah, eight years old feels like the time I would have uttered the words Valkanus Creus. I'll take that, please.
I came out the womb spitting Valkanus Creus, dog.
So we got Nico, Sophie. What are the other ones?
I picked Valkanus Creus.
I
Tyler
picked Grace Danger because I think he saw a girl and was like, she's who is she? Secret agent Grace Danger.
I have selected a screenshot from the game as proof of what he tries to name her.
Tiger
No
Festival.
shot.
Of course.
Why?
Yeah.
And why is this bitch wearing turtlenecks
I mean-
as sleeves?
I was right. 8 years old is prime time for Tiger Festival.
For
but
Tiger
I-
Festival.
What?
I did
Why?
not choose it.
She ends up getting named Sophie because everyone says, Asbel, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that bitch
Well,
does
well,
not look like a
should.
Sophie.
What was the name of the flower she was found in? Oh, it's the Sophiria. Okay, we'll call her Sophie.
They found that scroll in a flower?
Flower bed.
Yeah, one singular big
Yeah, I
ass
know.
flower.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, guys, look, the flower's blooming. What? It's a girl.
Easy breezy Tiger Festival.
Wow.
Moving on to question 2, since we were talking about Sophie. We'll talk about Sophie some more.
God, her costume sucks so hard,
See,
dude.
listen,
it's
it's
not good.
I kind of like it.
Of course you do.
I don't know what it is.
I
don't know
love
why.
it's just like sweater, ass shorts, sweater.
Yeah,
It's like, I mean, the way it looks kind of like long johns that you put underneath, like,
It really does, yeah.
but like it's stitched into like this like bright pink like pieces. Like, I don't know.
but
Yeah,
also the belt that becomes garters is really weird.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But only on the front garters. They serve no actual purpose.
Her hands are small as fuck, too. Just saying, like,
Just
the
shitting
question-
all
Can you
over
even,
Tiger
like-
Festival.
How can you even eat food? How do you pick up utensils? Those hands are fucking tiny.
The question is,
Sophie, how could she even pick up utensils?
Sophie has an obsession that will sidetrack her completely every time it's mentioned. What is this obsession?
Falcus Creus.
Is it loose shoelaces, chickens, crab omelets, or step ladders?
Okay.
Huh?
So we have a few options here.
Chickens.
I read that as stepfathers real quick when I glanced at it. I hated that a lot. I hated that a lot.
I'm choosing chickens because this is anime, and I don't believe that they would ever come close to making mention of shoelaces.
I'm choosing crab omelets because it's anime and it seems like, you know, like cute girl like eating a lot of food and just being like, you know, fuck the poor.
So-
I want this crab omelet. They can fend for themselves.
So
I'll save them later.
I'm thinking like if this is a piece of like a bit that goes on with this character, which ones of these could possibly be like recurring in multiple settings? And stepladders would be really funny if they just like put stepladders in different scenes.
But she's also completely sidetracked by them. What would it be about stepladders?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
so that's why I'm
he's
picking
gonna put the
loose
screenshot up.
shoelaces.
What was that? I'm sorry, I tried to cut off.
I was just gonna say, Nico, that's exactly why I'm not picking stepladders, because like, what about them would be like, I have to go climb. Like I'm gonna pick loose shoelaces, and I could just see her like constantly getting down and just trying to tie people's shoes, and that being what like because people showing up would just have shoelaces.
I
think she's scared of chickens.
I really hope the answer to this question is he's just going to send us the same image that he sent us for Tiger Festival, but it uncrops the bottom and she's on a stepladder.
That would be so funny. No, but I do have another screenshot. I have screenshots for everything here.
Oh, great.
Good.
We love that.
As soon as you mention the mere concept of crab omelets,
Hell yeah.
she goes off into a daydream.
Oh, she turned
thinking
into
about
a
them.
chibi. Cool.
She
I'm gonna
also
be
calls
honest
them
with you, though.
crablets.
National Crablet Day.
This is the best character anyone's ever made. Because I would also get sidetracked at the mention of a crab omelet. I'd fucking throw
It's
down
worth
for a
noting
crab omelet.
she's not a glutton. She just really, really likes crab omelet.
Crab in an omelet is such a foreign concept to me that I never would have considered it would have been an obsession of a character in a video game.
You know the memes about how, you know, evolution will always lead to crab. Everything will become crab in the end.
Yeah.
She is
Obviously.
Hatsune Miku when she becomes crab.
No.
She becomes crab.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That makes her even better.
There's a bit later on where she's interacting with royalty, and they distract her by saying, you know, I bet he has royal crablets, and she just chases him around like royal crablets. So
Now that's good writing.
Woman after my own heart. I don't know what to tell you. I do chase royalty for their crablets.
they chase royalty for their crablets.
She's probably from Maryland.
All right, she's losing points actually now.
Across the board, yeah. No.
I bet it's lovely. I get some, sure.
The third character I'll introduce to you, and this is not in introduction order for the characters in the game. This is Pascal.
Yeah, I like her design. She's like Rogue if she was an art student.
Yeah, she's very fun. She's the I'm glancing over that one.
Okay.
She's like the goofy airhead, but also extremely intelligent.
Got to be intelligent to have pockets on your suspenders.
Oh, I vibe with that real hard. What is she holding?
It's not good in this image, but it's like a staff.
Okay. Oh, I see. It's almost a parallel line to her back. It's really hard to see it extend past it, but there's like a little bit of it right there.
Yeah, it's actually the metal bar that helps her with her scoliosis, and she's pulling physically out of her spine.
What we can't see is on her left side, there's a crank that just tightens those suspenders against the bar.
That's what her hand is on. That's what her other hand is
God.
on. It's just a crank. She's like,
Yeah. She really does just look like someone, like, her color scheme, like she was in like a coloring book that they gave to a 7-year-old, and then they just picked random colors for like every part of her clothes.
A little bit. She's the scatterbrain, so I guess she dressed herself. Your question for Pascal is, she is actively researching the history of an ancient race of architects and scientists. What is this race called? Are they Gemrin, Amarcian, Mequidorian, or French?
It cannot possibly be French.
I keep
There is
watching
something
Kyle.
speaking to me about French.
I love
I am
that
going to choose French.
I didn't put together until I saw them spelled out that they are all just actual nationalities misspelled.
Yeah.
Fucking incredible.
Mequidorian is unique in that it didn't change. It added a random consonant at the front.
yeah. That's why I'm going to pick it. Mequidorian, please.
Okay.
Wow. As much as I want to go with French, I don't think France is known for its architects and scientists.
Oh shit.
Maybe they're architects because of the Eiffel Tower, but not science. What science is there in making baguettes?
Baguettes.
Yeah.
Wow. What's your answer?
We are both
bonded.
Can you
very
craft an
uncultured.
answer for me?
I'm gonna go Gemrin. Sure.
Okay, Gemrin. Unfortunately, there are no points here. The answer is the Amarcians.
Damn.
Oh.
I just didn't want America to be real.
That's a good point. I kind of agree. Big agree on that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that in this image, she's looking at a book and going, was this made by the Amarcians? The book? This book?
That's a really big book, too.
It's a tablet.
That makes a lot more sense.
Of Amazon Fire tablet.
Yeah.
But what is a tablet except part of a book?
Part of a book.
That was a bad episode. Can we move on?
We're not cranking
character,
up bangers.
Your fourth character is Asbel's younger brother, Hubert.
He does look like Hubert.
He does
Fuck
look like
this guy.
Hubert. He's very driven. He's very serious.
This man is wearing 2 belts over a onesie. What are they holding up? There's no pants to be held. It's all one piece.
Ego!
He has several complexes that he doesn't have time to address. And he's easily embarrassed. Those are his character traits I've selected.
He's easily embarrassed. Fucking change your clothes. There's no way that you're not getting fucking ripped on for wearing that shit.
Nah, I'd wear
Easily
that jacket.
embarrassed. Don't push your glasses up like a fuck. Like
He's not even doing that correctly. It looks like he's stabbing his own eyes out.
it does look like he's fully touching the lens with the other finger.
Yeah,
Just
like
going,
the fact that
yes.
it's not like just a
that's terrible.
actually it's a
Oh.
actually the utmost possibility of smudging. Like
He does have giant shoulders, though, which is what ties him into being brothers with the first guy, I assume. Because other than that, they look nothing alike.
They're also possibly both wearing uniforms. That's
Okay.
That's for a different time.
jacket.
Bad uniform.
Yeah. Now
that
Hubert collects a line of superhero action figures.
He's
So
the coolest.
what are they called? Are they the Sunscreen Rangers, the Flex Men, the Food Fighters, or the Ramen Rider series?
No.
Once again, I hate that these are all puns.
Flexman is so good.
Flexman is so good, and I'm gonna pick it, and I know that it's not real, but I have to.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
care.
it's
It's not
probably
real.
definitely like Ramen Rider, but because there's no way they're gonna reference the X-Men in a Japanese thing. That's just not possible. But I'm still gonna pick it because I want it to be real.
That
But what
is
if they
fair.
localized it?
That is true.
Are
You
you
almost-
both picking?
Yeah, you almost talked me out of it, but I am also picking Flexmen. I'm not changing my mind.
Okay.
And I'm
It's too
gonna
good.
pick Ramen Rider, baby. Woo!
Thank God.
Yeah, still no points on this one.
God damn it. Is it Sunscreen Rangers?
Yeah, the answer is there, the Sunscreen Ranger.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
That's so lame.
Yeah. Why are they bunny starfish?
What are they?
I don't know.
because they're awesome.
Sure.
Tyler.
Yeah, definitely. When I thought of like a team of Power Rangers, I was definitely thinking that they would have like the body density of the Pillsbury Doughboy.
They're awesome. Thanks.
They're awesome. Thanks.
The viscosity of the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome again. I don't know what you're not proving anything differently.
If I shoot it with a nail gun, it won't bleed, it'll deflate.
That's awesome.
Now,
Why is he so excited about this?
He collects them. He's a weeb.
Yeah, he's super into it.
Yeah. This is what I do when I collect my figurines. Every time I grab one, I look at the shop clerk that I'm buying it from, and I fucking pose and I scream like, "My Hero Academia!"
I believe in that screenshot. This is moments before Sophie catches him doing this.
Oh God.
So now I mentioned royalty earlier, and actually the royalty is a party member. This is Richard, the Crown Prince, also a closet geek, socially
what's up,
awkward,
Dick?
and very dutiful.
Duty.
Duty.
Nice. Once again, he really looks like he was just colored by a blind person. I don't understand like what the color palettes are on a lot of these designs.
Holy shit.
I just think they did like that challenge where it's like you are wearing the special glasses that make everything grayscale so you can't see the colors, and then like you take it off, you're like, wow, that's cool. I never would have done that if I could see. Like that's just what I'm getting from like all of these fucking color palettes.
This one is not as bad.
No,
as
I
some
just
of the others have
This
been.
man hates regalia.
None of them are specifically
like-
bad. They're just
I'm
a
not.
lot.
It's loud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only the half jacket is loud though. The rest of it is.
It's like when you
hat
scroll
jacket's
to
the
like
best
color.
part.
It's like when you scroll all the way down to like color 13 on a Blaze Blue game, and they're just getting crazy with it. Like, it's like none of this matches. They don't care anymore.
Now, due to being royalty, when you, as in the children prologue, when you visit his home city, the crew tries to come up with a pseudonym for him that they can call him to not attract attention while they're walking around. Now, what name does Richard agree to use? Is it Cliff, Richie, Hats, or Tiger Festival?
Oh my God.
I swear. Could you like imagine? There's all together. Like we have to come up with a nickname for you, and then like as he's finishing, like we have to come up with a nickname. The Tiger Festival. Oh, it's the time. It'll work here.
I can't imagine it because it's the real answer. I'm choosing Tiger Festival.
Okay.
Oh my God. I just want to know where hats came from.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I know where it came from. It's your fucking hats. I'm going with Cliff.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna pick Richie.
Okay. Okay.
I realized immediately upon questioning it. Oh, yeah.
Now
what we call you.
we've managed to land another point on the board to actually progress the game forward.
Sick.
And it's Nico. He chose Tiger Festival.
This isn't making me want to
Listen.
change my mind about Tales games. Let's throw that out there.
I
Also, can I just send a screenshot? It looks like he's saying it to the person that he called Tiger Festival before.
That's because it
Like-
was her idea.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Also,
They said, what should we call him? And she said, Tiger Festival.
that outfit is a lot more cohesive than the one in his art, except for the fucking hat, which I assume is his disguise.
Yeah. The names Cliff and Hats were both from me, Josh, and Eric, we were playing it together. We were joking around about those things.
What,
we joked that he collected hats and wore all of them at once. And there's also a scene where he's standing very, very close to a cliff. And we joked about him dying a lot.
Oh, cool. Funny.
Is his hair like significantly short? Oh, is he like a kid in this screenshot and like an adult in the other one? Is that what's going on?
No, he's an
like,
adult in both screenshots.
He is?
No.
Ah!
This is in the childhood prologue, as I had previously stated.
Right.
We don't-
right,
I'm not
right.
paying attention to that.
Then why does Purple Bitch look the same in all the time?
Excellent question. Also a plot point.
Oh, she's a robot, can't age, something like that.
Also a plot point.
She's made of putty, thus she does not change over time. I've
She is
deciphered
also
this
made
game.
of Stay Puffed Marshmallow.
The F stood for fake, because she's a fake bitch made of putty. I've deciphered how the game works.
So this is the sixth party member, penultimate party member here in the quiz. And my favorite one, this is Malik. He's the required older man of the group. He's
yes.
playful, militaristic, dirty-minded, and very seasoned.
Playful
Seasoned.
and then right into militaristic.
He's both.
Is he seasoned with Old Bay because the other girl is from Maryland?
No.
So she hates it.
Okay.
Apparently, there are a lot of skits about him wearing cologne, though, like different colognes.
Oh yeah, he's got a big neck for it, so that tracks.
She's got a big neck for
If
it.
you-
Actually, I think that's one of his equipment slots is
what else
cologne.
is a big neck for other than lathering it up with some cologne?
Kissing.
Oh,
Biting. So in the Tales of series, Mystic Arts are the names for like their super moves. When you use them in combat, they go into a cutscene that they show off their powers. Each character has several levels of Mystic Art that they can unlock over the course of the game. So which of the following is not one of Malik's Mystic Arts? Leveling Schism, Eternal Serenade, Tremorous Celestial Sundering Shredding Light of Cyclonic Butchery, or Malik Beam.
Only one of these, you said.
One of these is not real.
He's playful, so Tremorous Celestial Sundering Shredding Light of Cyclonic Butchery has to be real.
That reads playful to me, yeah.
Eternal Serenade.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the long one because I feel like the rest of these could be brands of cologne.
Which one is the long one, Tyler? Read it out for me.
Tremorous Celestial Sundering Shredding Light of Cyclonic Butchery.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
You're welcome.
It's that one. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I like going to Target and buying myself a nice little spritzer of Leveling Schism to wear on date night.
Yeah, I'm picking leveling schism.
Macy's had my favorite scent, Malik Beam.
No, it's BM. Yeah, I'm picking leveling schism.
Okay. Kyle earns his first point of the quiz. I made up Leveling Schism. Here's a screenshot of Malik using Malik Beam.
It comes out of his back?
Oh.
Yeah, he turns his back to the enemy, says a real man speaks with his back, and then a laser fires out of him.
I don't know why I
No
read that as he was
shot.
getting shot by a laser.
Yeah, like that's definitely how it read at first, and then I went, oh wait, he's using Malik Beam.
Malik Beam is him getting shot by a laser.
No, funnily enough, Tremorous Celestial Sundering Shredding Light of Cyclonic Butchery is actually a reference to an earlier Tales of game where someone has a mystic art of the same name.
Oh, I thought you were going to say one of
damn.
the Tales games was called Tales of Tremor, Celestial Sundering Shredding Light of Cyclonic Butchery.
Incredible.
The direct translation of that name is even more ridiculous. It's Shaking Sky, Fissure Sky, Slash Light Whirlwind, Destroying Smash, Divine Punishment, Splitting Kill Attack.
No, it's not. It can't be.
Wow.
What the fuck?
I do appreciate a good callback. So the fact that is a reference to another game, I do appreciate.
I do appreciate good localization too, because goddamn.
Wow.
Now
Also
more
worth
than ever.
noting, they have little one-liners when they use their mystic arts. Malik's one-liner for Tremor, Celestial, Sundering, Shredding, Light of Cyclonic Butchery is to just scream the name of the attack. Now the final, we'll move on to the final one here. She is one of the childhood trio of the original crew. This is Cheria Barnes. She's the
strawberry shortcake.
She's the responsible like mother of the group type. And she is also easily embarrassed.
Then why the fuck did she dress? Why do the people that are the most embarrassed wear the most ridiculous shit on their bodies?
I was gonna say, I think this is my favorite design
It's
of
a
all of them
lot.
so far.
It's
like,
a lot.
It's busy, but like also like in like almost a patterny way.
She looked
that,
like a fucking Digimon with all those ribbons. They like it looks like belts along her arms.
Yeah, it looks like
I like it.
no, it looks like someone's like Madoka Magica fan art on DeviantArt where they were just like, I made the design better, and they just added ribbons. Like,
Damn.
Jesus. I mean, I don't think it looks that bad. It's just
it doesn't look bad. It's just a lot. Okay.
I don't know. You compared it to DeviantArt.
Yeah, you brought DeviantArt into this, man.
Fair. Ain't nothing wrong with
Like-
DeviantArt.
I have nothing to
No.
respond with because like I played the game, so I grew accustomed to the designs, so I don't even think of it anymore.
That's fair.
It's fair. That's fair.
I'm mostly distracted by the fact that Malik, the manly man, is pulling off pink like a motherfucker and the deep V.
Yeah, I like
Real
the
DP.
idea that she has to tie her sleeves like her shoes every morning.
Oh.
Now, Cheria is the de facto white mage of the party. She's a very, very proficient healer, but she also carries a weapon with her. Now, what weapon does Cheria use in combat?
Hands.
A comically large hammer, a comical number of throwing knives, a gun, or these fucking hands.
Well, I said hands. I gotta pick hands.
I said gun.
Yeah.
So what's up, Kyle? Fancy meeting
See-
you here. How you doing?
Oh, you know. Just reviving.
If one of us is right, Tyler,
I
would be
know.
really
I'm gonna
mad.
fucking scream.
Wait, which one did you pick, Nico?
Gun. I said gun.
Oh, okay. That's good because I wanted to pick one of the other ones.
Thank God.
I'll pick a comically large hammer. She's giving me Amy vibes a little bit.
Okay.
I will say, I hope it's comically large amount of throwing knives, and I hope that she has them as pins holding all the ribbons together, and then she throws them out and unfurls her sleeves.
Nobody knows where she stores them, but that's a lot of knives.
Damn it! Do I
That's
get half a
awesome.
point for that joke?
No.
Damn it!
Oh, those aren't just like a lot of throwing knives. There are a lot of regular like daggers,
They're just
not
swords,
just
bro.
knives.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are just
Those
swords.
are ornate short swords.
Yeah. The fuck?
What is a
It's-
throwing knife, but not a ornate short sword? You know?
No, Cheria is an incredible white mage. She has incredibly powerful offensive magic. She can stop time, but she still chooses to bring a shit ton of knives to the fight as well.
Keep
You know, I
thinking
was
you're gonna
gonna
say
say-
Can respect
a
that.
white woman, and that's just
No.
I'm a big fan of like anime style RPG games. I often do like playing like the magey character. I usually tend to like them more. And I already said like this design. The fact that she also just has a crazy amount of throwing knives just makes me love her even more.
I get the feeling that they included a bunch of throwing knives explicitly so that one of her mystic arts can be a very clear-cut reference to Dio Brando throwing a bunch of knives in stop time.
very fair.
I'm sure you're wishing desperately that this was the end, but in fact, we have a lightning round at the end. Now that I've introduced you to all of the party members in this game, and I'll give you a reminder, like a refresher image here, so you can see
Thank
all
you.
of them at once.
Hey, look at that.
Perfect.
There are 8 quotes that I'm going to give you, one by one, and you're going to need to tell me who said it.
I really thought you were gonna be like, because Tyler made us suffer through 18 rounds of trivia in the last Mega Man episode, here's 27. rounds of quotes.
You picked it out. It's thinly veiled. The first quote, and I initially had this as a true or false, like fake or real kind of thing I did with Yu-Gi-Oh, but then realized that some of these are so ridiculous I could never make anything believably in the game. The first quote, "Let's search for the butt, Cheria. It's the only way."
I'm picking Cheria.
Asbel.
Malik.
Malik. Okay. Unfortunately, those are all extremely believable answers.
Is it? Are they? I picked the one that's being talked to.
I just
she could be
picked
talking to
a dude
herself.
named Ass.
The correct answer is Sophie. Sophie says it.
No shot.
Oh,
Everyone
'cause
thinks
she
we
likes
should leave through the butt.
crab. I get it.
These are all going to be out of context. These are all going to be super out of context.
Nothing's gonna be in context. We haven't played the game.
Exactly.
Okay.
I was just hoping
I
that
was just
she was
responding to
saying
Kyle's
it.
what?
I think she. I just imagined her saying it into a mirror.
Yeah.
Just hyping herself up.
Yeah,
It's
hyping
the
herself
only
up like,
Let's search for the
I've
butt.
been-
Oh,
yeah.
there it is.
we've been doing these squats for a reason.
Now the second line is, "I get all fluttery when you fix upon me with those puppy dog eyes."
Richard.
Asbel.
Malik.
So Kyle's getting a point here. It is Malik who says this to Hubert.
Wow.
Damn it.
Incredible. I don't know what to say to that.
face he's making? Look at that face. Like, ah.
It's worth noting almost all of these quotes come from the skits, which are like an optional mechanic that they added into the game.
Uh-huh.
Good.
Depending on like, they're like
Good.
context
I am
sensitive.
familiar.
You can press a button.
It's like if they don't
I-
scream enough during the combat scenarios, you can just sit and watch them talk for hours and hours and hours of extra time. Man, Tales of Arise was a good game.
It is if you enjoy what you're doing.
It is if you enjoy having a bad time.
In Tales of Graces specifically, or Tales of Graces F specifically, there are an additional 5 hours of dialogue in these skits. There are over 300 of them throughout the game.
Is it like it is in Tales of Arise, where most of the dialogue is them just retreading over stuff that they've already talked about?
Some of them are, just to keep you up to speed, because you can get distracted with a bunch of side quests. But
Cool.
Why didn't
lot
they
of it is
just
just
make an
like-
anime?
a lot of it is just like extra details that you don't need to know to beat the game at all. So they're just like, we're not going to make you listen to this. You can if you want.
If there's an extra 5 hours of dialogue, why didn't they just make an anime?
Why didn't they just
Because
write
they
a book,
just-
Nico? Because they wanted to make a video game. That is a specific thing that they
Video
wanted to
game
make. It was a
programmers.
choice.
It's fair, you know what?
And given the popularity of the franchise, a lot of people like it.
That's good. I'm glad they found
Yeah.
something they like.
The third quote, "The soup is too hot. I can't swim in this."
Hubert. Why are you thinking this hard, Tyler?
Richard.
Okay.
He's royalty. His soup has to be a certain temperature to swim in it.
Pascal.
Pascal. Okay, you're going with the goofy, silly person. We did get a point for this. It's Tyler.
Yes!
The crown prince is dreaming about swimming in soup. Funnily enough, actually, this is a detail that I discovered while researching this. There's a dialogue later on where they talk about how Richard is a swimming champion. He entered a swimming contest, but he did the contest in the clothes he's wearing currently. He didn't put on a swimsuit.
Oh.
Spoiler.
Did he do it in soup, or was it like a regulation pool?
I think it was a pool.
That's disappointing. Also, more
Should've
proof
been
that
soup.
soup
What's unclear.
is just a drink pretending to be a food. You can't swim in food, but you can swim in a drink.
Well, my takeaway was that soup is just actually a swimming pool that we're not trying hard enough to be inside of.
I would love to drink my pool.
We're learning a lot about each other today.
You had the wrong takeaway from this quiz.
Well, what? It'll keep algae from growing in my stomach.
I'd swim in Nico's soup if I knew how to swim.
The fourth quote. The fourth quote. It's called a rock gagong. It probably takes rocks and gagongs people with them.
Pascal.
It's called a rock gagong.
Pascal, please.
Pascal noted.
Asbel.
Okay.
It's pronounced Asbel.
It's not.
My bad. Ass. Bell.
I'm gonna take.
As kids, we always used to say ass balls. So like,
Nice.
Man, I'll take Sophie.
okay. You're banking on the unhinged, out of pocket Sophieisms.
More so,
no.
it's. Oh, well, it doesn't matter then.
No. Of all characters, Cheria is the one to say this. The mom of the group.
Yes. Of course.
I,
Clearly. What is
She
wrong
looks
with
so
her
alarmed.
eyes?
She's freaking out. She's terrified of the rock gagong.
But
Yeah,
why does it
apparently.
kind of look like... I think it's just me, but it kind of looks like she's looking like off in two directions instead of straightforward.
I can kind of see what you're saying. A
No,
little bit.
yeah, a little bit of that.
I can see what
that
you're saying.
left eye
It's
be
not
drifting a
happening,
tad.
God,
but-
Sophie's hands are so fucking small. I can't get over it. Like, it's just, holy shit. How is no one else seeing?
You know, the
Like,
funniest
right
part about
next
that
to
is Sophie
the
is the
Cheria's
fisticuffs character.
Of course. They're like little needles just like stabbing into people's organs.
Just those fucking like little baby hands that like play in their sleeves, like, and they're just like
Really, this is what it looks like.
She just finger pistols from One Piece. Just
At least she does wear big gauntlets to circumvent her tiny hands.
Oh, that's
it's not doing
okay.
enough for her.
I'm so glad that
She's
you guys
got the
are
Hulk
enjoying
hands.
this so much.
I never
She's
said
got
that.
the foam Hulk hands. Next quote. Real women eat chicken.
Asbel. Because he's a misogynist.
Hubert because he's backed up by data.
Sophie is just talking about those crab rangoons again, and he's like, no, eat chicken. Or die.
Pascal.
Or die.
This does actually feel like Pascal, but I'm
Wait.
not backing down from Hubert.
Wait, I'm gonna pick Malik.
I'm backing down from Hubert and picking Pascal.
What, Pascal got better data over there for you? What's going on?
Yeah, I was ready to swap to Pascal, and then you said it. I went, all right, I'm doubling down. Oh.
Well, you back down, unfortunately, because Hubert is maybe possibly a little bit of a misogynist sometimes.
Oh.
But Cheria says this. It's not even Hubert.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
It's
Cheria
like they
continues.
say.
Everyone
Yes.
says that.
Okay. Yeah, they is Hubert and Pascal.
A very notable quote, yeah.
You know what they
I
all
like
say.
I like that fucking Malik is just like, oh, yes, indeed. And then fucking Asbel is just staring deadpan at the camera. Like,
I was gonna comment on how Pascal's
Pascal's
like,
a little concerned.
they eat what?
yeah.
I don't eat chicken,
I'm a
what?
vegetarian. What do you mean? Like,
And Sophie's just in a trance watching crab rangoon porn or whatever she's into. I don't know.
dreaming of larger hands.
Crablets.
I wish I had palms that big.
Yeah. Just staring at your mitts going,
Yeah. Oh, man.
Now your depiction of Asbel's mindset does line up because the immediate next line is him deadpan saying only you say that.
love
Great.
that.
The next quote. Woozle wazzle backflip go.
Hubert. He's quoting his favorite people, the Pillsbury Dough boys, or whatever the hell.
Go. That has to be Pascal this time.
I don't know. I could just see Asbel saying this.
Oh,
Really?
Yep.
wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's clearly Malik.
It's clearly Malik.
That was his
He turns
response
his
to
back
the
to
previous
you.
line. She's like, real women eat chicken. Oh, wazzle wazzle, let's go.
They won't go.
And he turns his back and fires a laser at you.
Yeah.
I've made a lot of mistakes today with making this quiz and how I've done it.
Okay.
But not for Kyle because he gets another point.
Damn.
Asbel says this in the childhood segment at the
Well, I
beginning
guess
of the game.
he is the one that came up with Tiger Festival. You know, I guess that does track.
Fair.
Why is there a naked woman on the side there?
It's close.
Not
Is
fully
that
naked.
one of the Sunscreen Rangers?
I think that's a chicken.
No, it's probably a Sunscreen Ranger.
All right.
Flop down
I
on its
don't
tummy.
remember exactly. I think it's called a chicket. I don't remember.
Yeah, that sounds real.
The penultimate. The
Sophie's
penultimate
hands look
quote.
really big in that picture. Sorry. They're just focused on the hands.
They are.
Her
Oh my
hands
god,
look,
her
like,
hands are
surprisingly
actually
big.
like regular size. Yeah, that's crazy.
They just haven't grown since the childhood prologue.
Yeah. Maybe she
Yeah, the rest
inherited
of
the
her
small
grew.
hands from that like Wendy looking bitch in the background with the little spindle hands.
Wendy looking bitch in the background.
Please tell me you understand
Tell me
which one
that
looks
her
like
dad
Wendy.
is not Dave,
It's,
okay?
It's that's childhood Cheria.
Oh. Well,
You
excuse me.
wouldn't know. Like,
Well,
the penultimate
Cheria
quote.
Thomas.
Barnes. The penultimate quote. There's a chance the Rockagong was all brap.
There's no way that's a real quote.
There's no shot.
My answer for that is Mitch. There's no way that's a real quote, right? There's no way.
There's a real chance that this is where he gets brap from.
No?
No?
Maybe.
Pascal hasn't been an answer yet that I recall. I'll go with her.
Okay.
Those pockets are for brapping.
Cheria.
Soon they're gonna
Richard.
brap all over you. Richard. Standing in front of his people. The Rockagong was all brap.
I desperately wanted to
Just
be
a
Richard.
roaring crowd.
Hear me now, my people. There is a chance, a mere chance, that the Rockagong was all bad.
Get this man warm soup to bathe in. He is the champion of the people.
Everyone in the crowd, as he goes, brap, is like, yeah! And then, like, the actual rest of your team is just like,
He's doing it like before like a huge battle. It's like millions of like soldiers lined up, and he's just like, there is a chance the Rockagong was all brave. They're like, bruh, 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 bruh.
yeah, they're just like getting ready to fight the fucking Beast Titan. And here's Richard on his horse. Just turn, my men will say brap!
This is really dumb.
And then he gets eviscerated by a rock.
A Rockagong.
This shit sucks. People had me watch a lot of this video to get to the only funny joke, and it sucks so bad.
It's so stupid.
I love so much that when we joined the voice call and it was just me and Tyler, I explained how long this quiz was going to be and what would comprise it, and he said, I'm so excited.
It was all worth it for that bit right there.
And I'm glad that you're so excited, Tyler, because you have received the point for this round. It is finally the Pascal quote.
I know, she keep a
wanted to be
bracket.
Richard so
She keep a brap in that pocket, dog.
There was
like
a
a
good chance
holster.
the Rockagong was all brap and just crapped it back out. That is the full line.
Asbel's face.
Balls does not like this. He
And
said,
still, Malik is just, yes, it was all brown.
Asbel looks like he's like fucking Silent Hill, like looking at the red square trying to save, and just like the Rokugan grabbed it back out.
Yeah, he's really just having a Vietnam flashback during this scene. It's like,
Cheria is really into this quote.
he's literally watching the Beast Titan scene while this is happening.
Before the final question, I'll update you guys on the scores. It's Tyler 3, Kyle 3, Nico 2. So there's an opportunity to completely even out the scores, and everything is meaningless.
Great.
Nice.
I hope it happens.
I love it.
I hope it happens. The final quote is, "You want Pascal's messing around to bring you to a painful finish?"
I feel like it can't be Pascal.
But what if it was?
It's either Pascal or it's not Pascal.
Though that's
Two
a
good
really
options.
good observation there, mister.
That could get you a point.
It could, couldn't it?
Because I picked Cheria when Cheria's name was in it before, I simply must pick Pascal.
I see.
I must stick to it. Because I also don't want Pascal's messing around to bring me to a painful thing.
I like to think, and this might make some viewers click out of the video a little early.
That you think?
They've seen so much to get here.
I think
Yeah, really.
that Asbel a little backed up, and he's looking for a hand job from Miss Pockets.
No!
She has the biggest hands out of all of them. And then his brother Hubert pops in with his glasses, and he's just like, "You want Pascal's messing around to bring you to a painful finish? You haven't nutted in 6 days. That shit's gonna hurt really badly."
No.
That's my answer. Dislike the video, please.
No, don't. Wait, Tyler, you can't make the three of us go through what we just had to hear you say and then also get a dislike.
Oh, but I can.
Please, liking the video will not affect the chances of you getting another Tales of game. Just
I thought you were gonna say
quiz.
getting another
Like,
hand job.
No, just like the video, please.
God, please. Mitch tried hard.
Oh, God.
You did try hard, and I appreciate it.
It doesn't always work out the way I want it. I'm sorry.
I wanted Hubert because he hasn't really hit. Did he have one of these quotes already?
I don't think so.
I
That's the
don't
real
think
reason
so.
I picked Hubert. To be
Yeah,
fair.
I wanted him for that, but now that you have chosen him, I will not choose him for the sake of the game.
What a good sport.
Richard,
That was a confident answer right there.
thank you. I tried really hard to make it sound like that. I'm not confident at all. Could you tell?
No, you played it
It
off real
sounded
well.
painful, actually.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Pascal brought me to a painful finish.
Yeah, she's under his desk right now.
No.
Those unlubed leathery gloves. Who got the point?
To bring our video to its own painful finish, there were no points. This is another Malik quote, specifically, once again, to Hubert.
God damn it.
Why does it look like Hubert's the one talking?
Why does Malik make the exact same expression in like so many of
He's
these
already made like one pose the entire time. In all
There's
but
one
one
frame we've
panel,
seen-
he has the exact same pose.
Oh my God. And it's
And Asbel's
basically
still
the same
struggling.
expression in that panel anyways.
Yeah, and Asbel is still having a fucking war flashback.
Yeah, this is the first time he's seeing the rumbling opening.
I can now confirm, going back through, we've seen Malik make 3 poses and 2 of them are shockingly similar. One just doesn't have a hand to the chin. It's crazy. I just went back through.
Yeah.
All of the characters have a full range of emotions in these skits. It's just not been shown.
I believe you?
Certainly you prepared a tiebreaker for Tyler and I.
Well, we'll just say that Nico's the loser and leave it at that. That's all that really
kinda
matters
like
in the
that.
end. Not who won,
kinda
it's
like
who
that.
lost. And that was Nico. Because he's not dressed appropriately. Where is your tie? Where is your suit? The people expect better of you. You slob.
Woozle Wazzle Backflip Joe, subscribe to the channel.